What's up, Wednesday? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Cat's Novel Adventures, and it's our weekly Wednesday sprints. And how's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. This is our Wednesday right before the big day, Christmas Day. And I'm trying to be a little festive here. Ooh, I forgot to turn my little light on. Let's see. Look at that. I got a little sparkly, not sparkly. It's not sparkly. It's just they light up, but they do like different functions. Let's see. That's really fast. And then I've got just them like this. Maybe I'll just keep them like this. I don't know. I don't know if the flashing, that's what it is. They're flashing. And I don't know if it will distract me as I'm trying to talk. How I might get like hypnotized with the flashing. But anyway, welcome everyone. So happy to be here. And I've got my Grinch shirt on. I've got my Grinch flashing necklace. Kelsey gave me this necklace. I was going to wear my elf one, but for some reason, I think the battery's gone out on it. But I am wearing my elf earrings. So I've got two favorites, Christmas favorites of mine going on. And I even got Ant-Man behind me being a little festive. He's wearing his little Santa hat. So anyway, we're going to enjoy ourselves tonight, I hope. I have some reading and I need to catch up on book reviews because I'm very far behind. I'm about to just give star ratings so that I can count my books because December 31st is coming very, very fast. I have to get that done. And I also have Mad Libs, and I will be singing a song tonight, like I did last week, as well as tell a story. So we'll have both of those going. And then we do have a Would You Rather for this evening. So let's see who is here with us tonight. Hello, Faye. I have to say, Faye, I missed you last week. I hope everything is okay. I hope you're well. But I did miss you last week. I think last week was a busy week for a lot of people. Hello, Jasmine. How are you? Let me know what you're reading. If you're reading, if you're not reading, let me know what you're doing because I know some of y'all are diamond painting. I know some of you may be putting together puzzles. I know Halco's in the house. Hello, kindred spirit. Halco could be crocheting tonight. He is very talented. And you might be meditating. You might be watching something. I don't know. Whatever you're doing, doesn't matter. You're hanging out here. Hello, Miss Amy. What you up to? What you doing? Twinkling. Yeah. You think I should twinkle? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Let's see. Oh, I turned it off. Yeah. Oh, I see. You're saying twinkling instead of flashing. I don't know. I'm flashing. And then I've got my big eyes there. I don't know. We could see. I think it's going to distract me. I'm going to be looking at it all the time. Hello, Mary. I am trying to be very festive because I've been kind of grinchy. So I've been kind of like by humbug. But I'm trying to get into the Christmas spirit. Trying. Hey, Jamie. And she's telling everyone hello. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? I hope that you are doing better than you were last week because I know last week you were not in a good place, like kind of stressed, feeling down. I hope this week is better. I hope so. The Grinch and Elf, those are two characters who probably wouldn't get along. No, of course not, because what would happen is Buddy would try to make the Grinch in a better mood, and the Grinch could possibly kick him off the cliff because I have a feeling like Buddy would just like be trucking up, up to where the Grinch lives with Max. And he would get there and he'd be all excited. He'd probably try to go in his place and he would try to mess up stuff. He probably would decorate in there, do all kinds of things, probably eat spaghetti with the syrup all over it. And the Grinch would not have any of it. And the Grinch would probably send him down a chute that makes him fly down this big long chute tube thing and shoots him into a landfill. Because that's, what the Grinch would do. Or he might shoot him out the cave and then he would have to end up in Whoville somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if those two worlds could collide, but I don't have any Grinch earrings. I need to get me some Grinch earrings, and I need to get me a Buddy the Elf shirt. So that's my dilemma right now. Jasmine says, I've been watching Hallmark movies, but hoping to read some A Court of Wings and Ruin. That sounds good. I haven't watched really any Christmas movies yet. We were supposed to watch Love Actually this past weekend and we didn't. So we're going to have to, my hubby and I are going to have to watch it this weekend because we always watch it during Christmas time. But I do need to check out some other movies. I did not do my normal Christmas marathon. Usually I do 12 horror movies, Christmas horror movies, or winter horror movies. And then I do 12 what I consider classic Christmas. So it's just movies. It could be, I mean, it's not classic in the sense that it has to be from a long time ago. I just call it classic Christmas. So it could be like a rom-com or a Hallmark type of movie, or it could just be, the Christmas Chronicles, something like that. Elf. Usually we watch Elf. I haven't watched that yet. Thanks, Kat. I missed you guys too. Everything's fine. I just had a busy, stressful week on holidays now. Perfect. Yes, because I know at school you probably had exams, right? Last week? Let me think. I would think maybe finishing up exams. I'm cooking at the moment, making a curry. Ooh, that sounds delightful. I haven't had curry in a long, long time. Like probably 30 years or something like that. I'm either reading The Enchanted Sonata, a Nutcracker retelling of wrapping some presents. Okay. Well, that sounds like that would be fun. I'm alternating between physically reading The Silent Companions by Laura Purcell and listening to Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I'm also struggling getting into the Christmas spirit. Yeah. It seems like quite a few people are, either because I know I was on Storm Reed's Sprints Monday night, and she also lost a friend, and that's Tootie trying to come in. And so she said she was not feeling it really. And quite a few people have just said it's like Christmas snuck up on them this year. Like it just doesn't feel like Christmas time just in general. And I haven't really gone out and about, so I haven't really seen the shopping and all that like I would normally see. And so, between going to my mom's and stuff, my sister was in this past weekend, so I got to see her for a little bit and got to see Kelsey. Kelsey and I exchanged gifts. So that was really fun. That kind of was like a good little part of Christmas spirit, I guess, but just not in the normal frame of mind, I guess. Hello, Alicia. Woohoo! So glad you're here. I'm so happy you're here. And Faye said we need a crossover Christmas movie now. That's right. Where the Grinch, I mean, why can't we? If, Predator can meet Freddy Krueger, didn't they meet? I think that's two that are Alien and Predator. I mean, they've had those crossover movies. I don't see why we cannot. It would be interesting to see. It would be interesting to see if the Grinch could break Buddy or if Buddy could break the Grinch. I suspect that Buddy could possibly break the Grinch before the Grinch could break Buddy. I'm just thinking that. Just based on his history and his backstory. Jamie says, I watched It's a Wonderful Knife this past weekend. Very fun. I have that on my list because Halco mentioned that last week, and I have it on my list. I need to find out where it's streaming and see if I have that. Is it like on Tubi or something like that where I can, easily stream it? That would be, fun to do. I mean, I love the play on words. Hello. Happy Wednesday to you, Em. What are you up to tonight? Jennifer says, I watched Love Actually last night. I've also watched The Muppets Christmas Carol and 3 times already, and the 1974 Black Christmas. Yeah, I want to rewatched the 1974 Black Christmas movie because Liz of Cultural Cobwebs has a podcast called Horror Homeroom, I believe is what it's called. And the first podcast episode is Black Christmas. So I need to turn this off. I'm sorry. I just I catch it out of my, periphery vision here, and it's making me like, no, 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 no. But anyway, I want to rewatch it before I listen to the podcast episode, because I find when people talk about movies and TV shows and stuff, and I haven't seen it in a long time, it's been a couple of years since I've seen that Black Christmas, I will feel like I'm missing something, like everybody's got a secret and they're not telling me, kind of thing. But I'm glad you got to watch Love Actually, and that is great that you saw them up at Christmas Carol 3 times. I love that movie. I think it's wonderful. Hi, how are you, Miss Christina? Hope everyone is well on this last day of autumn. Yes, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Tomorrow is the first day of winter. Have not decided what we are doing yet. Maybe read, maybe a movie. Should be finishing up Christmas presents for the family, maybe. You got a lot of options. Jamie says, I'm reading The Suicide Motor Club, but was listening to A Christmas Carol narrated by Tim Curry while I ran errands earlier. I have not heard his version of A Christmas Carol, but Kelsey tells me it's wonderful. She, of course, loves Tim Curry, and I can imagine it must be wonderful because Tim Curry is wonderful. So I one day have to do that. One Christmas, I have to put that on my list to do, because I think that would be fun. Christina said, spreading some Yuletide cheer. Yep. Narrated by Tim Curry. That would be fantastic. Yes. He's wonderful. It is. I found it on Audible. Okay. Very good. Hey, Katrina. It's been a while. How you been? Are you working? Are you working tonight? I know usually on Wednesdays you are. And thank you. I'm trying to be festive, but I'm doing like a crossover. Elf meets the Grinch, or Grinch meets the Elf. Kelsey also gifted me these elf earrings as well. So, like I was saying before, I need to get some other Christmas paraphernalia. I did get 2 t-shirts, Life is Good t-shirts from my friend Simon. He sent me a Grinch shirt, which I had worn when I went to see Kelsey on Saturday. And then he sent me one that has gnomes on it with peace at the bottom and snowflakes at the top. I wore it when I filmed my book haul video. Unfortunately, you could just see the snowflakes and maybe the tips of the gnomes' heads. But yes, I'm trying to be a little festive and get in the spirit. Christine says we watched Home Alone 1 and 2 and The Christmas Chronicles 1 last night. I liked The Christmas Chronicles. I thought it was great. And I also did watch the second one. I watched The Christmas Chronicles, the first one year, and then last year I watched the second one, and I enjoyed both of them. M says, I'll be reading Ladybugs in November by Brittany Johnson and Great Expectations. The latter has taken me a good minute. I can imagine. Charles Dickens, he writes some pretty lengthy novels. I have not read anything long by Charles Dickens. I've only read A Christmas Carol, but I am going to change that. I do have a couple of books by him that I do need to read. And I do have a book. It's like Christmas stories that Charles Dickens wrote. So I'm not sure if they're considered short stories or if they're considered novellas, but I should check that out too. It won't be this Christmas. I have a stack of books, and it's taking me forever. I cannot focus. I'm having a hard time focus. That's another reason why I can't seem to finish my book reviews, and I need to finish them, because when I write my review, it kind of helps me when to give me my thoughts for my, wrap-ups that I have to do. So I'm still behind on all of that. But I did finish 'Twas the Night, the big nonfiction book that I had, and I'm happy about that. Blessed Yule and Winter Solstice. Yes. Hello, Jacqueline. Glad to be able to join Sprints today. I'm so glad you're here. Are you out of school? Has your school dismissed for the holiday season? And if so, I'm sure you're very, very excited because I know what it's like when you're teaching and you get out of school for winter break. That's like 2 weeks of being able to do pretty much anything you want. So, yeah, let me know if you have gotten out of school yet and what you're going to be reading. Hey, Courtney, so happy you're here. It was good hanging out with you earlier today. I really enjoyed your sprints, and I have to say, I really enjoyed your timer. I like the music; it was very relaxing and very helpful because I was organizing a little bit in my office, trying to get my thoughts together for things that I'm trying to do for like wrapping up this year and like getting ready for next year. Katrina's like, I am at work. I'm crocheting a scarf for a gift. Go you. I didn't realize you crocheted. I'm so jealous. And that is something I would like to learn to do, but I don't see how I would have the time. But I do think it would be like a relaxing type of hobby to do. Christmas Chronicles is great. Check out Violent Night too. Yes, Violent Night is really great. And I was very surprised by it. I saw that in the theater last year and I just thought it was hilarious. There's like an homage to Home Alone in it. But yeah, I was really surprised by it. But I do like the guy. I cannot remember what his name is right off the bat. I cannot remember what his real name is, but he played the Santa Claus in Violent Night and I like him. He plays Hopper in Stranger Things, but he's a good character. I mean, he's a good actor playing that character. Christina said, having some hot cocoa and sharing some with the like button. Ooh, yay. And I'm going to say cheers to you. Look, I even have my Grinch mug. So I'm having pumpkin pecan pie. I still have some of those left from the fall that I need to finish up. Hello, Nicole. Good evening. Reading Tale of, is it Ganji? Genji? How do you pronounce that? Is it soft G, hard G? Let me know. I love Charles Dickens. Can't recommend David Copperfield enough. Well, I need to read more Charles Dickens because I really do. I love A Christmas Carol. I just think it's so well written. So David Copperfield. I always wonder what I should start off with tackling one of his bigger novels. I wonder if it should be like David Copperfield or is it Great Expectations? What do you suggest? Let me know. We may watch the Second Chronicles tonight. We found a few more on Netflix, and my son does not have school for a bit. Yeah, I also saw Claus. I think it was last year. I guess that's how you pronounce it, or Klaus, maybe. And I think that's the one where he was had to go to, I don't think it's the North Pole, but wherever he had to go to become a mailman, and he had to like kind of prove himself. Nobody wanted to be a mailman at this spot. Maybe it was there, but I thought it was just a very endearing movie. And then another movie that I really enjoyed was Author Christmas. That is both of those movies are animated, but I thought they were well done, and they have both of them have good messages to them. If you're looking for family friendly like that. Focus has been a challenge for me as well. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just am all over the place. And I was really supposed to be making some lists and stuff today and didn't do that. I just kind of jumped into my work and I did catch Courtney's I caught her sprints earlier, and that kind of helped me because I needed to fill out something for pages with Paige, which, by the way, if anyone is doing a readathon, hosting a readathon, Pages with Paige always does a video towards the end of the month, a couple of days before the month ends, and she shouts out all the readathons happening the next month. So she has started on her community page on YouTube. She has a form that you can fill out and you can give all the details about your readathon. And so she'll have that also, because I'm not sure if she's going to be watching everybody's videos like she did in the past, all the announcement videos. I think that's why she's trying to do this. But I filled out my one because I'm doing Nevermore readathon to celebrate Edgar Allan Poe's birthday in January. So if anyone is doing that, make sure you check that out. But Em, I'm sorry to hear you're not focusing as well. But I didn't make a list, so I've been kind of like all over the place. I'm getting some things done, but I think if I had my list, I would be a little bit better off. I just have to sit down and do it. And of course, I did wake up later this morning. I did not have to go anywhere today. So I think I need to set my alarm even on the days that I don't go anywhere, because if I wake up too late, I feel like I can't get caught up, or start everything too late, and that's not good. Nicole, you bring in Genji into New Year. I don't know if that I don't know if that's right or not. I mean, I know like Gen X, so I'm kind of thinking that maybe. Hey, Swamp Gas, how's it going? Absolutely not. I'm finishing this bad boy in the next week. Go, Nicole. I hope that you get to finish it. I loved A Tale of Two Cities. Also need to read more Dickens. Yeah. So I don't know where to start with a big one. David Harbour. Yes, that is his name. Thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate it. Sadly, we're not on break yet. Still have students tomorrow and a teacher workday Friday. Then we go back January 4th. I'm probably going to listen to the audio for Comfort and Joy by Christine Hanna. Oh, well, that is kind of a bummer. I do know the school that I used to work at, they're not getting out until Friday. And my school, that's my site school where I do my Title I tutoring, they get out on Friday as well. But I believe the Friday is like a half a day. Now, the school will not reopen back up until January 8th, which means I don't go back until January 9th. I'm off because I normally go on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, Thursday, they're doing all their parties. So it's not like I can pull them out for tutoring or go in their classrooms and help them as they're working in the classrooms. They're going to be celebrating, and it's pajama day and all that stuff. So I got to start my my holiday a little bit earlier, but that's early too. But I heard there's a bunch of schools that are going back a couple of days after the new year. So I'm sad, but hopefully the time that you're off, you are going to get to relax. Teachers need a lot of relaxation time. Amy says, that's a goal of mine for 2024, to learn to crochet. I want to be able to make things for gifts and stuff. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea. I love it. I love all those little characters you can make. I see other people doing it, and it's just, so it looks like it's a lot of fun. I don't even know if I'd have the skill set to crochet. So I don't know. It seems like the only crafty thing that I have been able to do is scrapbook. Hello, Amal. Happy you're here. I don't know the best way to go about learning, though. Yeah, I don't know either. I do know they have little kits that they sell if you're making like little animals, but Halco probably could steer you in the right direction. I don't know if like they have classes somewhere or if you can learn online. That's a good question, Amy. The Gen rhymes with pen in Genji. Okay. Rhymes with pen, but it's the soft G, I'm assuming. Well, that's good, Nicole. I hope it's good. Is it a huge book? Faces, there are great instructional videos on YouTube, Amy. Okay, there you have it. Hey, Crystal, cooking dinner, spaghetti. Yum, that sounds delicious. I'm so glad you're here, Crystal. I hope everything's been well with you. I've read both David and Great Expectations. It's David every time. Loved it so much and teared up for a month just at the name of the book. Aww. Maybe that's what I should start with. I like books like that. Woo! R.C. Scott in the house. Thank you. Oliver Twist is a good place to start if you've already read A Christmas Carol. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so Oliver Twist, If I Read a Christmas Carol, and then Nicole saying David Copperfield, Hits You in the Feels. She loves it a lot. So I have to get myself a hold of both of those books. I don't have those. Woohoo! RC Scott, thank you for being here. We watched Jeannie and Candy Cane Lane, both new this year, and they were cute. Aw. That sounds like a fun title. Kat, I'm so excited for you Nevermore Readathon next month. Poe is a favorite of mine, and I'm really looking forward to having an excuse to dive in more of his works. Excellent. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm excited. Like I said in my video, I don't know what is up with me this year. Normally, I read something by Poe, whether it's during Halloween or during January or just in general. I mean, I did a whole summer of Poe. And there's some stories that are not necessarily have to be read, like they're not all spooky, but I'm just, I don't know what happened this year. I just didn't. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this little readathon. It's a week, and I think it's going to be fun to reread The Telltale Heart and The Black Cat. It's been years since I taught it to my junior high, so it'll be nice to dive back into it. So I'm so glad you're going to be joining us. Yeah, I'm going to do the sprints on that Friday, and then we're going to have a discussion on the last day on Thursday. So, yeah, I'm excited you're participating. Woohoo! Reading Wrecked Beginnings by Catherine Cowles. Very good, Amal. And then me too, Jacqueline. Thank you, Christina. I can teach you guys to crochet if you want, Amy. I watch a lot of YouTube for new stuff, but learned when I was 8. Wow. So we could actually maybe do like a class with you, Katrina. You could tell us what to do, get all the stuff, and we could have a class with you. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Mary says, I love Grand Santa and Author Christmas. He is hilarious. Yes. I was just really, part of me feels like I had seen Author Christmas, maybe with Andrew. But at first when I was watching, I'm like, I don't remember this. And then I'm thinking, well, parts of it seemed familiar and then parts of it did not. So I don't know if maybe I had watched, like I was with Andrew when he was watching it, but I really wasn't paying 100% attention. But I just really enjoyed it. And then there's some other little movies, like I watched Holiday, and then I also watched one about an Advent calendar, and both of them are rom-coms, but I thought they were really sweet, even the little Advent one. And then there's another one about a town, Pottersfield or something like that, where this hardware store worker, I think he owns a hardware store, and I can't remember why he's grumpy. Something happens and he ends up drinking in his store, and he gets all tangled up in some kind of weird hunting gear. Like, I guess if you were like out hunting and you're trying to be camouflaged. And he ends up like running down the road because he's been drinking, and everybody thinks he's like the Yeti or like, Sasquatch or something. And so it kind of puts the town on a map. I mean, it is cute. Michael Shannon, I believe, is the lead in that. And Alicia says, another side hustle for Katrina. Yeah. Teaching crochet to all the peeps. Harji. Okay. Genji, like in Guy and Great. It's about 1,300 pages long. Oh my goodness, Nicole. Whew. And what page are you on? How close are you? I mean, you do have, today's the 20th. You do have 11 days. Hopefully you can finish it. I thought The Way We Live Now was long, but whew, that is really long. I've had this migraine for like 2 days now. Ugh, dang thing won't go away. That's horrible, Jasmine. I hate hearing that. Is it like your sinuses are out of whack? What is going on with that? And I guess I'm sure you've tried all kinds of, Tylenol, ibuprofen. I do only know the basics, Alicia. Aha. I'd love to join the Nevermore Readathon. I've got a couple of Poe collections on my shelf. Yeah, please join us, Em. I think it's going to be fun. I haven't really promoted it yet on Instagram. I wanted to get the announcement video out on YouTube, but I will be putting some stuff out on Instagram as we get closer. Um, just if people are interested in doing it. I'm always kind of a little bit later on Instagram and Facebook when I do that. I don't really a lot of people on Facebook don't really do much with me with my channel. They think I have a podcast. They don't even know I have a channel. Faye says, my dad wants me to teach him to crochet this Christmas. I used to do it all the time and sell the things I made, and my mom is always knitting. So I think he was jealous and wants to join in. I think that's awesome. Could be a family affair. Jasmine, I hope it goes away soon. Me too, Jasmine, because nothing is worse than having a headache that lingers. Jamie says, I'm with Jacqueline. Poe is also a favorite, and I'm so excited for your readathon. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Books and Things has some great videos on Charles Dickens, including one on where to start. That's how I chose David Copperfield. Okay. I will write that down. That's Katie's channel, isn't it, Nicole? Books and Things. Awesome. Thanks, Katrina. I still have to get the stuff. Maybe in January we can sprint and you can help me figure it out. I looked up some YouTube tutorials too. Great. Page 994. I'm going to cross the 1,000 mark tonight. Excellent. Then you got it, girl. I'm just going to say, if you can get to that 1,000 mark tonight, you have 10 days that you can get through those last 300. Hey, Liz. Yes, I'm so excited for Poe too. I'm excited you're excited. Yep, Katie. Okay. And then, Katie just has a new book out. A book that she's written herself. I vaguely remember her saying that she wrote books, but I need to go check it out because I didn't realize that she was currently writing one. Yeah, I think sinuses are just all messed up with the constant weather temperature changes here. So annoying. Yeah. I was experiencing all of that like at the beginning of October, then it went away, and then it ended up flaring again, I think at like the end of October. And then I had it for like 3 weeks, and it was like I was taking everything from Tylenol sinus and decongestants, Mucinex. I mean, I was trying everything. And then the cough was horrible, horrible, horrible. I saw that. I haven't watched the video yet. Me either. So I'm curious to see. Have you, by any chance, read her first book? I have not. I just met Katie this year, honestly, with my first time doing Victober. So I need to kind of go and peruse her backlist and see what she's up to. But I'm glad you said that about the Charles Dickens because I can check that out for sure. Just like my left eye and sinus region is a wreck. I guess maybe some warm compresses. I'm sure you've been in the shower maybe to see if it maybe could kind of drain. Yeah, that's, I feel for you. I really do. I haven't read the first one yet either. Okay. Well, I know that I'm going to be reading. I'm doing two things. I'm reading The Tape Measure Murder by Agatha Christie. It's a Miss Marple short story. It is one of 3 stories I have left in this book to finish. I started this book back in September, and I'm determined I'm finishing it before the end of the year. So Tape Measure Murder is not very long. I should finish it in the first sprint, and then I'm going to try to do some book reviews for the remainder of time. So that is my goal. Mary said, I read Katie's first book and loved the first half. Not crazy about the end, but she is a good writer. That's good to know. Thanks, Mary. Safe to say lying down, listening to audiobooks and podcasts have been nice and a good break on my eyes. Yes, good. Because at least then you can still get your reading in. That's important. Okay, before we go to sprints, I'm going to put up our questions so that you can answer it while we are doing our first sprint, which I'm going to go 30 minutes for the first one, if that's okay with you. I like to start with 30. Our question for today is, would you rather wear a Christmas hat, does not have to be an ugly Christmas hat, but a Christmas hat, or an ugly Christmas sweater? That is the question for Would You Rather for today. So let me know. And Nicole is saying, I heard the same thing about the ending, letting Mary know that too. So that's 2 people saying that. Oh, gotta go. See y'all later, maybe. Okay, Courtney, have a good evening. If we don't see you back, and if I don't see you before Christmas or jump into sprints with you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. And hopefully we'll see you before the new year. But anyway, we're going to go into our sprints. And let's start. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, there we go. Woohoo! Okay, best of luck with everything that you're doing during sprints, and I'll see you back in 30 minutes. Hello, I'm back. The kitty cat startled me because I was engrossed in something. Let me stop this. Aha. Okay, I finished my short story. And something that I found out, they had a little footnote at the bottom of the page. The story in this book is called The Tape Measure Murder, but this story has also been published under the title of The Case of the Retired Jeweler. And I can see why it goes by both of them because of what takes place in the novel. But anyway, not in the novel, the short story. It's a very short story. And of course, Miss Marple is on the case and she's able to figure some stuff out as always. I'm still on the fence on whether or not I prefer Hercule Poirot or Miss Marple. I'm leaning more towards Hercule Poirot. And I don't know if it's just because the only things that I've read are short stories that have to do with Miss Marple. I haven't read a full-length novel yet with her. So I don't know if it's really a fair comparison yet, whereas I've read a couple of stories with Hercule Poirot, but I just like him. He's a cute little man, and he always wants you to use your little gray cells to discover, what's going on and solve the mystery. So I don't know. I love it. So let's see what y'all got up to. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see where I left off. Okay. So here are answers to questions, whether or not a Christmas hat or an ugly sweater. So and I'm going to keep a tally this time. Sweater or hat? Because last time I think we were kind of leaning one way or the other. So Jennifer says ugly sweater. Alicia is all for the ugly sweater. Amy Noel says sweater 100%. I'm not a hat wearer. I think I'll look weird. I don't think you would look weird, Amy. But I'm going to put you down for sweater. I think you would look cute. I think it would depend on the hat. Faye says depends on the sweater's level of ugliness. If it's actually cute, definitely the sweater. If it's eyesore, I'll take the hat. Well, we're not going to know unless you have the sweater or the hat. Tootie is just in and out, in and out, in and out. I don't know if he knows what he wants to do. I think maybe he wants the door just open. I don't know. So I guess, I don't know what category to put you in. M says, I'll go with the sweater. Love me some cozy sweaters, ugly or otherwise. Okay. Crystal says sweater. Sweaters in the pack. Jamie says, I live in California, so going to have to go with the hat. It's really sweater weather here. That's how it is for me. If I have to choose between an ugly sweater or the hat, I think I'm going to go with the hat just because in Louisiana, we rarely ever get to wear a sweater. Love a good hat. This is Liz. I always think of Christmas sweaters as itchy. Yeah. Depends on what it's made of. Hello, Joanne. She's telling everyone hello. What are we working on? I just read a short story, but I'm going to be working on writing some book reviews. That is what I'm going to be doing. Mama Maggie said can't stream hop because chatting on a tablet and watching on TV. My laptop died, but clicked over to share a like and a lurk. Thank you, Mama Maggie. So glad you popped in, and we'll take lurkers. That's fine. Hello, Robin. Going to start The Maze Runner. I think that's an excellent book. It's an excellent series. I want to say I got through either the 3 in that series, maybe the 4th. I'd have to look and see, but it's been quite a while since I read it. And I do know that they did make a book that was kind of like a prequel. And I don't think I ever read the prequel. But I enjoyed The Maze Runner. I thought it was great. The whole concept of it is awesome. And Robin said, I will wear a Christmas hat. Ooh, yes. Helco, ugly Christmas sweater. I bet you could crochet your own ugly Christmas sweater, Helco. And Emma's popped in and booped the like button and to say hello. Hello, Emma. Hello, hello. Helco says, sorry, I'm in and out today doing laundry. It's so fun. That's okay. You're here. We're excited you're here, in and out. I know laundry is not fun. laundry becomes a hassle if you do too much of it and you let it pile up. Then it's like a pain to deal with. But if you can do your laundry and get it right out of the dryer, it takes like what, 5 minutes, and then maybe 5 minutes to put it away. So 10 minutes tops. And Jamie's telling Joanne, I have a DMV appointment tomorrow, so pulling all my documents together for that, and then reading Suicide Motor Club. I'm supposed to be going to the DMV tomorrow too, because I need to renew my license. It expires on my birthday next month, and my oldest son, Barry, and I are supposed to be out and about. So I figured, why not go and renew my license when we're out there? And I was telling Emma, hello. Joanne says, asking how Mama Maggie's doing and saying all the best to Jamie. Hello, Andy. I know you came in. You were hopping in to throw zombie cat treats at the like button. Always so clever and unique at how you're getting that. Of Butterflies and Books. Welcome, welcome. Hey, hopping in, listening to Divine Rivals, less than 2 hours in my audiobook, and I'm trying to clear out some books on my Goodreads want to read list. Excellent idea. This is the best time to do that so that you can have a fresh start for the new year, which is just around the corner. So welcome. And then Al's here from Big Al Does Booktube. I should not be awake, just sliding in to hit the like button and say hi. Al is one of our UK friends, and I was happy he's in. My pleasure, Cat. I need to, and I was telling him I have to do some earlier sprints on the weekend so he can come hang out with us because it is much later there, for him and Emma. A lot of times when Emma and I do sprints together, we'll start at like 2:00. It's still late over there, but in January, we could do some sprints on the weekend, and Folklore February is in February, and I do some extra sprints during that month for Folklore February. So our friends from across the pond can join us. Hello, Jessica. Just joined. I will be reading The Portrait of Doreen Gray by Esri Albritton. It is a cozy mystery. And I love how it's like, obviously it has to be inspired by the picture of Dorian Gray, correct? I love cozy mysteries. I need to read more of them. Hey, Kim, reading The 12 Dogs of Christmas. That sounds like a fun book. I like the title. Jessica said, I would wear a ugly sweater because sometimes they can be cute or funny. Very good. We'll put that down. Ugly sweater is winning. And Faye read 18 pages of Project Hail Mary. Next sprint, I'll be reading The Silent Patient. Ooh, I'm curious to see what you think about it because I had mixed feelings about that book. And I'll be very curious to hear your thoughts on that. So how is Project Hail Mary? That is by the author, is it Andy Weir? Same one that wrote The Martian. Em says, almost done with Ladybugs. I had mom stuff to deal with. Haha. Yeah, I know what it's like when you have to do the mom stuff. And Robin's 38 out of 375 pages. That's pretty good for a 30-minute sprint. And Nicole is 1,007 pages out of 1,319. Yay! You crossed the 1,000 page threshold. I'm excited for you. I'm rooting you on because that is a chunker. That you could use your book as a doorstop. Ugly sweater for me, love being warm. Okay, so we still got in the lead with our sweater. Mama Maggie said, I like them both, but I find the pop-up antagonists at the end of the stories annoying sometimes. Okay. I watched Andrew's latest video. Highly recommend. Hoping to get to such nice people. Very good, Alicia. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was on the Discord because it popped up and I saw that there was a discussion. So I'm in the middle of trying to answer that. So I'll have to check it out. Both starting in July. Mwahaha. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to give it a point for both if you're doing both. I'm gonna have to do that for Faye because Faye never came back with concrete evidence of what she would rather wear. Christina says I would wear both if I was going outside. Otherwise, maybe a headband with the sweater. Okay, you people with the both. You people with the both. I did a little reading. Well, that's progress, Jasmine. You still take it easy. Camille, welcome, welcome. Hey, everyone. I would choose a sweater. Sounds good. What are you up to, Camille? What are you up to this evening? And Robin said, I read them all. I read the fourth and fifth one, and now I'm going in order for 1 through 3. Yeah, I think I've read 1 through 4. But if the fifth one is the prequel, that is the one that I have not read. Stormy, hey Storm, welcome, welcome. And Jennifer said, I cooked dinner and listened to Yellowface. How are you liking Yellowface? I meant to ask you that earlier. I don't think I asked you, but how is Yellowface? It seems like it's very popular, but what are your thoughts? Is it something that I would like? What do you think? Got to 88% of Divine Rivals. That's excellent. Very good. So you may finish your book. Had dinner with hubby before he heads back to the mines and posted progress on the puzzle. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look. Is that the one that you've been working on, Christina? Because I saw that you made some progress the other day. Robin says, I love the Divine Rival book. I can't wait for the second one to come out. Cool. You might like Paget Farmer's books. I just finished Murder at Juniper Hall and Murder at the Dauphine. It has a very 1920s to 30s feel, but also seems like 1950s starlet like an MC mystery. Okay, so let me write that down. Let me get my book out, because what happens is a lot of times I write on these Post-it notes and stuff, and then I lose my Post-it note or I accidentally throw it away. So whenever people recommend books for me, I write it in my notebook so that I can remember this. You know, Paget was here last week. I need to check her stuff out. So Murder at Juniper Hall. And then also Murder at the Dauphine. And the Dauphine one, where is it set? Let me know. Just curious. That's Paget Farmer. Okay. I'll go with a sweater. Thank you, Faye. Yeah, the fifth one is how the maze was actually made in the process and all. Yeah, I should revisit that so I can read that again. I am really liking it. I think you would enjoy it, Kat. Okay, good. I'll have to put Yellowface down. I'm gonna have to put it in my notebook. I have to look your name up, put it under there. About to start Paw and Order. That is hilarious. Cat Sleuth Investigations, Cozy Mystery. I love that. Paw and Order. That is so funny. In my last book haul, I think I had four cat books, maybe 5. Either it had a cat on the cover, it had a cat in the book, or like one of the books is all these little short cat stories. And one was Cat Who. I love cat stuff. Yes, Project Hail Mary is by Andy Weir, who wrote The Martian. It's very The Martian-esque, except this time it's a guy on a spaceship. Well, I have not read The Martian or Project Hail Mary, but I did see the movie The Martian, and I really liked it. That was the one with Matt Damon. Yep, Christmas Toy Shop, 2,000 pieces. Wow. I didn't even know they made 2,000 pieces. I thought 1,000 was the biggest. And Camille says, I am going to work in my journal. Then I'm going to start Divine Rivals. Awesome. I like that. I think I'd rock a Christmas hat. Oh, Jasmine is going to rock a Christmas hat. I do like wearing a Christmas hat. Kat, what are those 3 Funko Pop characters? Oh, that's on the top right here. Oh, that is, I actually have 4 up there. I've got Shaun of the Dead, Shaun and Ed from Shaun of the Dead. I have Ed on one side and Shaun on the other. And then I have Rick Grimes and Daryl Dixon in the middle from Walking Dead. Yeah. So I have actually 4 of them up there. They were on my actual bookcase, but I was getting Christmas cards. So I like to put my Christmas cards all around. I've been receiving so many Christmas cards from my friends on BookTube, and I've been putting them all in there. And I also got a picture of Krampus up there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. Ooh, it's so delightful. Very delightful. Both are in California. Okay. Okay. Because there's a Dauphine Street in New Orleans, and I live about an hour from New Orleans. So I was just curious. I'm going to be participating in stuff and something. I guess I could spill the beans now. I don't know. I'll think about it. Camille said that sounds fun. At Christina, I love doing puzzles. Are you going to frame it? Yeah, the one she's working on is pretty. I really liked Project Hail Mary. Good. It's good so far. That's what Faye is saying. I am going with Christmas hat. Stormy wants a Christmas hat. Yeah, I'm a Christmas hat person too. Rick and Daryl. Yes, it's my Rick and Daryl. I'll have to, maybe I can show y'all. My room is a mess, but I know that they're different ones. It's Rick and Daryl. And then, you know, Shaun of the Dead is in my top 5 of favorite movies, and I love zombies, but that's Shaun of the Dead. Let's see if I can do this right. Just think he's great. And then this is his, you know, partner in crime, Ed. So cute. I love this movie. I watch it every May for Zombie Awareness Month. And then there's Daryl. I know that they make different versions of Daryl. I also have a stuffed Daryl as well. And then Rick. I think there might be other Rick Grimes too. But those are the ones that I have in here. I do have an Edgar Allan Poe Funko Pop too, but he's in the other room on the other bookcase. I need to restructure. I was supposed to get my home library in order and did not get to that this year. But I bought another bookcase that's going to replace the one back here. This one. I don't know what I'm doing right here. And then I think I'm going to buy another darker bookcase similar to the white ones and put that in my living room. So I'm going to move this one behind me out to put some of Andrew's books on that one. It's a little more heavy duty for his big art history books. And then I'm going to get it's like a brown color. I don't know. It's a dark, like a cherry color or whatever. Put that in my living room so I can move these books right here in there. And then I got to restructure my whole entire library because I have bookcases all over my house. They're not just in one central location. And then if I could ever get it organized, then I can count how many books I have. And then I can do a tour of my bookshelves or whatever. So Jasmine said, that's cool. Was just curious. Yeah, you can't really see too perfectly over there. I have a Michonne. Never managed to get any others. I would love a Michonne. The thing with the Pop Funkos, I mean, I would own 1 million of them if I had the space. I got my Rick and my Daryl were given to me by students when I taught junior high. And then I bought my Shaun of the Dead and my Ed when I went to Comic-Con one year in New Orleans. That reminds me, I need to watch the last season of The Walking Dead. You sure do. You sure do. You got to find out because they have all these other little shows that are branched off from that. So you got to know what's going to happen. I thought it ended well. I thought it ended well because there's still stuff going on in the universe. So I liked the way it ended. I love The Walking Dead. I mean, I know there's some seasons that are a little bit better than others, but overall, the whole story, I love it because I love the characters. Mama Meg says, I have a Cat versus Zombies book. I should send you an e-copy. Really? I love cats and I love zombies. The combination of that is just crazy. I mean, I just found a zombies versus unicorns book, and I can't wait to read the stories in that. Mary said, I just made my daughter into a funk pop for her birthday. I saw you could do that. Oh, you need to send me a picture to show me how it turns out. I'm curious. Avalon, Avalon, New York. Okay, Avalon, New York. Okay. And then Christina says, I have framed puzzles before, but not going to do this one. We're just trying to have one out for the month of December. But this year I am the only one working on it. The boys are reading a lot. Oh yeah, so you can't fuss about that. Your Funko Pop characters are so cute. Thank you. I also have, I want to say I have a Funko Pop of Loki. I think I got that from one of my Owl Crate books. I have to go look on the shelf. And I think I have a little one of Dobby or Harry Potter. Love The Walking Dead, dudes. My son and I are watching tonight. A re-watch for me. Big fan. I love The Walking Dead. It's like one of my favorites. I mean, my all-time favorite TV show of all time is The X-Files. But The Walking Dead is up there. I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer too. I have to have categories for my shows because there's certain shows need to be in two different categories for me because I do like some comedies and stuff. It's hard to mix them all together, but those are that's in my top. The writing is excellent. The characters are excellent. You can't get better than that. And then who they cast for the characters, whoever was the casting director for The Walking Dead did such an awesome job, in my opinion. My money's on the cats. Yeah, I would think so. I think cats would be pretty badass going up against zombies, in my opinion. And Storm says, I have never watched The Walking Dead. Well, I will tell you this. A lot of people tell me I could never watch The Walking Dead because I don't like scary stuff. The zombies are scary. The Walking Dead has zombies in it, but it's really about the characters who are trying to live it's post-apocalyptic. So it's them trying to live in a world with zombies. And their take is that everybody has the zombie virus within them. And so I don't know how they ever think they're ever going to not have a world without them. Like, I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know if it ever is revealed, if Robert Kirkman ever reveals that later in the series. And that is going to be revealed to us through the other branched off shows or whatever. But, Rick and Michonne they're going to have their own show soon too. Christina says, I love the X-Files. My eldest and I used to watch it all the time. Yeah, I love that show. It's quirky. It's got all kinds of elements of science fiction and horror. There's humor. And I just love the characters of Mulder and Scully. And mainly, the show really, in the very beginning was awesome. When David Duchovny left, it was kind of had its moments or whatever. But I still watched it all, watched the movies. I just love the vibes of it. Yes, I love the gritty vibes. Yes. Have you seen iZombie? I have not. It's been on my list to watch for the last couple of zombie awareness months, years that I've done zombie awareness. I want to see it because it's about that detective, and I think I would really like that. Cats will save you from the zombies and the fungal zombie infection. They are ancient. The ancient Egyptians had it right. Worship cats, they will save you. Hey, Kat, how have you been? I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. Kirkman said he would never explain how the zombie infection started or if it can be treated. That is just not fair, in my opinion, because I think we need to know. I want to know. Or I guess we have to decide on our own if it could ever happen. We also love Bones. In the first episode, they reference X-Files. It was perfect. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I have watched a couple of episodes of Bones, but I haven't watched the whole series. I do think I would like it because it's a lot to do with forensics and stuff. And I like forensic stuff. My cat would probably let me die. That's horrible. Oh my goodness. But then who would feed your cat? Your cat would have to keep you alive so that they can be fed. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Let me stop this since we answered our question. And just to let y'all know, the sweater one, we had 12 people that would rather wear an ugly sweater and 8 that would rather wear the hat. But it's not like it's a contest and nobody's going to win anything, but it's just fun to see. I'm not really surprised that the ugly sweater would win. Bones enjoyed it. The soup tree. Okay. Ick. Ugh. It's probably very creepy or something gross. Okay. So do we want to go to another sprint or do we want to fill in our stuff for Mad Libs first and then go to sprint? What do y'all want to do? We can sprint first and do a longer sprint. Or we can go ahead and Christina's like, oh my God, yes. Are you saying, oh my God, yes to Mama Maggie and the soup tree? Or, oh my God, yes, Mad Libs? I'm assuming it's the soup tree. I can do a smaller sprint and then we could come back and do our Mad Libs. It's up to y'all. Jennifer says Mad Libs. Okay, well, we can do it Mad Libs. And then Camille wants to sprint first. Okay, well, maybe we should do the sprint first. Okay, soup tree. Okay, well, let's go ahead and sprint first. Let's do 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and do Mad Libs. It's just, we're just chatting too much. So, and then we'll do another sprint. Christina says, I think I want to sprint. Okay, so let's see. Camille's laughing. And I have to go meeting my daughter and grands for zoo lights. Bye, Mary. I'm glad you were here for a little bit. And if I don't see you or anything before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, looks like the sprint wins. And are y'all okay with 30 minutes? We can do 30 minutes if that's okay with y'all. My family got so mad at me because I made soup for dinner that night too and wouldn't make anything else. Oh, that's hilarious. And Robin says sprint. I have a ton of The Walking Dead fan art that needs a new home. I'll have to send you photos in case anything would look good in your office. Ooh, I'd love that, Liz. I love The Walking Dead stuff. 30 minutes is good for M and 30 is good. Okay, let's get our kitty cat back up. Let's start. And present, share the screen. I got to talk to myself, y'all know. So I can focus. Okay. And Mama Maggie said, minestrone with little round noodles like a vertebrae. I love it. I don't know how they got through the soup. That's funny. Okay. Happy reading. Happy productivity. Whatever you're doing, relaxing. Jasmine's probably relaxing. So enjoy, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. Welcome back. How did everybody do? I started my review on Little House in the Big Woods. That is the first novel in the Little House on the Prairie series. I had actually read that for the Cozy Cottage book club in November. So trying to write that up. Such a wonderful book. I love that series. And I haven't read it since I was younger. I read the Long Winter in February of last year for a readathon. That was their group read, and loved it. And then the Cozy Cottage picked the first one to read. But so fun revisiting childhood books that you loved. So Linda, hello. She is in the house. Amal said that she downloaded some audiobooks for her flight after tomorrow to Turkey, then Syria for 2 weeks. Ooh, that sounds like an exciting trip. Hope you have a great time. And we have Reading Doradas and Derek freaking Carr. Welcome. I think this is your first visit to Sprints. Just finished Expensive Habits by Robert Fusen, and wow. So Expensive Habits, is this a fictional or non-fictional book? Sounds like it could be non-fiction. M said, I finished Ladybugs in November and posted a mini review in my Instagram stories. An excellent short story. Wonderful. I'll have to check that out, M. And Jennifer cleaned the kitchen and listened to more of Yellowface. Perfect. 12 pages for Nicole. Very good. Robin is 96 out of 375, making some good progress. Oh yeah, I knew that you meant of Yellowface. Amy said got to 30% of Jawbone and worked a bit on my last Xmas diamond painting. You have been doing a lot of diamond painting. That is awesome. And Jawbone is another book that I've heard around BookTube. How are you liking it? Is it good? What's going on with it? And Camille said I read 22 pages. Excellent. You did really well for the 30 minutes. Jessica says I read a chapter and made a pot of coffee. 292 of 306, almost done. You are so close. You're finishing for sure. And it's a fiction. Okay. So Reading Dorators and Derek freaking Carr. Okay. What is your name? Or do you not want to share? Otherwise, I'm going to have to give you a nickname. I like the title. I like your handle. Christina says, move puzzle to get better light and placed a few more pieces. Oops. Sat down. Oh, Alicia sat down to read and then reading nothing. Sat down to read and then reading nothing. Okay. So what did you end up doing? Did you just sit there? What were you doing? I feel ya. Yeah, M's laughing. Oh, I can't tell you. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just have to call you Derek freaking Carr. Long name. When Jennifer said, I've got to go. Happy holidays to all. Bye, Jennifer. Have a wonderful holiday season. And I'm sure I'll be chatting with you soon somewhere in our universe for sure. Probably on Instagram. Hey, nothing wrong with DC. Okay, DC. How about that? That'll be good. I like that. And Kay is saying happy holidays, Jennifer. Oh, darn, Jennifer didn't get to put anything in for Mad Libs. Okay, so it's Mad Libs time. Let's go ahead and fill it out. First of all, I'm not going to tell you what the song is this time because that way you're just going to be going in blind. Last time I told you that it was Jingle Bells. So people, I think, were trying to fit in some stuff. So as you know, I have two. I have a story and I also have the song. So what I'll do is I'll put something out there, and then I'll try to fill in as many of what you have. Let's go ahead and I'll get some music going. We can do some, let's do some night driving. Let's see what that sounds like. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Didn't we have, we must have had night driving before. Let's see. I think we did. Well, we'll do it again. Okay, there we go. Ooh, M says, oh, whoops. I went to Amy. I can hear it. Yay. Just let me know if it's too loud. I have to scoop, but thank you so much for hosting Sprints. Always so much fun. Bye, Em. Until next time. And I'm going to come check out your little thing on stories. Vanessa, hello. Just checking to see how long you'll be sprinting for today. We'll be sprinting for a little bit, at least until 8. We're about to do Mad Libs, and then we'll go to a sprint after that. So if you want to participate in some Mad Libs, night driving is so mellow. Yeah, it is. Okay, Christina, sounds good and jazzy. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Plural noun. I need plural noun. Just gives me something to do while people doing it. Mama Maggie said, thanks for the sprint company. Bye, Mama Maggie. Happy holidays. Okay, so Faye has cars, and then I needed a second one. Oh, wait, I missed it. Jamie says cats. Cars and cats. Woohoo. And Mama Maggie said, heading out to have dinner. Well, have a fantastic dinner. I'm glad this week, your Wednesday is a lot better than last Wednesday. And I'm so grateful your daughter is okay. So have a wonderful dinner. And if I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Yes, Linda, we're having jam time. Okay, we have, let's see if I need another plural noun. Yes. Let's see. Dogs. That's from Nicole. Nicole's giving us dogs. Be blessed and have a lovely holiday week. Thank you, Mama Maggie. Okay, another plural noun. Bells. Okay. Next up, I just need a noun. Not a plural noun, just a regular one. Okay, Robin's giving us rats for plural, and I do have another space where I can fit that in, so I'm going to use rats. Oh, goodness. Christina said, my son is going to give me all the words now. Oh, well, that's good. We accept. Okay, Christina's son says B. Let's see what else we have. Woman. Oh, this is really funny. Okay, gift. Can use that. Jessica. Chihuahua. Let me see if I need an animal, because I might use that one for that. But if not, we'll fill it in. Okay. Chihuahua. Chihuahua. I love pronouncing that. Chihuahua. And Nicole says backyard. Okay. Yeah, we can use that here. Okay. So next up, an adjective. I need an adjective, a description describing a person, place, or thing. Ooh, Amy's coming in with fluffy. I'm going to have to practice the song for sure. Jamie has sparkly. Camille has beautiful. Cool. Greasy. Oh my goodness. And Alicia's got soapy, which I think is hilarious. Will that soap cut through that grease? I don't know. Okay, we have happy. I'm actually using yours, Robin, moving for the next one. My verb ending in ing. Thank you, Robin. Okay, so I got everything for the song. Okay, okay, good. Christina, slippery. Okay, I need a celebrity. A celebrity. Anybody got a celebrity? Let's see, do I need another verb with ing? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I need a celebrity. I only need one. So Jamie's got The Rock. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm messing. Diana Ross is a good one. Santa is a good one. So is Gary Oldman. I love Gary Oldman. Okay, I need a verb in the past tense. Verb in the past tense. Nicole's got fluted. Good. Now I need a verb. Like a present tense verb. These are all good. These are some good past tense verbs, but I do need a present tense verb. Ooh, I guess we could do running. It's like a participle, but I think it would work. Yeah. Okay, adjectives. Ooh. Christina can't type. Are you sure it's you typing? It's not your son typing since he's given the words. I need an adjective. Something to describe our people, places, and things. Okay, grumpy. Ooh, purple. Good. Hesitantly is an adverb. Good try, though. Smooth. Okay, that's all my adjectives. Sprightly, adverb. Shiny, jolly, good adjectives. I now need a type of liquid. Type of liquid. Kind of weird we don't have any adverbs for this. We had some good adverbs. Tequila. Ooh. Ooh. Coffee's a good one. Rum. Hot chocolate. Vodka. We see where everybody's minds are. Nicole wants nitrate. Liquid nitrogen. Oh my goodness. Okay, plural noun. Plural noun. Nitrate and liquid nitrogen. Oof. Ooh, a screwdriver. That's going to be funny. Well, so we have screwdrivers. I guess we can say, well, let's see. Apple juices. We'll have apple juices. That's funny. And then we have boots, which is plural, but I do need just a regular noun. So I'm going to just go ahead and put boot, if that's okay with y'all. We'll make it non-plural. Let's see if I got everything. Ooh, yeah. These are good. Phones, elves. Reindeers, trees. Oh, screwdriver is a liquid. Okay, so should I not use screwdrivers? Should I go back and pick something else? I thought Robin was saying a screwdriver for a drink. Y'all want those adult beverages tonight. Okay, so well, I can take. Okay, I see. Christina says it works. Okay, that'll be fine. Well, because then, and that would be kind of funny too if we could put that in there. I think that would be funny. Okay, so we are finished collecting. So we will go to another sprint and then I will read and sing to you when we get back. Let me turn off our lovely music. I just love how it gives us a little ambiance. Okay, so 30 minutes. Let's see. My little thing is circling. Start. Okay, gosh, that one. Okay, so is everybody ready? We'll go ahead and do 30 minutes. I'm going to keep working on my review. Happy reading. Okay, we are back. Okay, let me stop. And stop that screen. Okay, Tootie needs to stop opening and closing my door. Well, he doesn't close the door, he opens the door, and then he just leaves it hanging there. Okie dokie. Let's see. How did everybody do? I love this comment by Robin right when we were leaving to go to Sprints. It's close to the holiday. That's where the mind goes when we're talking about all the adult beverages. And both Linda and Camille were ready to start the sprint. We had Jocelyn dropping in to give a like and wishing us a wonderful Christmas. I know that you're gone now, Jocelyn, but Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Lauren popped in. Lauren was also sprinting at the same time I'm sprinting. So I popped in before my sprint started, but she popped in and said, "Hey, Kat, already getting hyped for a January filled with Poe, legitimately counting down the days." That's awesome. Woo! Lauren loves Edgar Allan Poe as much as I do. She did a fabulous video, which I will link to my video that I'm going to do with what my TBR when I'm reading, because it's really well done and would be interesting if y'all did not get to see it. And Jasmine's asking, are there any other readathons that anyone knows about for January? Well, I will tell you that I am supposed to be co-hosting. I have been asked to co-host, and I actually met with the host or the creator of a Mardi Gras readathon. So if that's something you might be interested in, it's actually going to be part of January and part of February. And I will be joining Lori of Books, Ink, and Paper. She asked if I wanted to because we're both, from the New Orleans area. And so I'm going to participate in that as well. So be on the lookout for information about that video, which should be going out next week. And also Winterween is taking place on, I think it starts on the 5th and ends either on the 11th or 12th of January. And that's a week-long event that's being hosted by Gabby Reads. And that's the only ones that I know of that I've heard of so far. But you might want to check that out. Camille says, I read another 20 pages. Very, very good. We've got an emoji in there. I don't know why on my desktop I can't see the emoji. I can see it on my iPad, but not on my desktop. Robin says, I changed books. I was reading Good Girl, Bad Blood, 266 out of 405. Very good. Jasmine said, I had myself some chicken pot pie dinner. That sounds delicious. I haven't had a chicken pot pie in a while. Another 12 pages. I like that, Nicole. And then Jamie read 18. Alicia read 20. And Jessica read 8 and has 7 left. This book is okay. It's kind of felt like it was dragging, or it might be because I'm kind of in a slump. But I am out of the slump now. That's great. And Stormy says, I am co-hosting a Kindle Kobo Clean Out Challenge. Basically, it's to work on reading your ebooks. That sounds amazing, Storm. Amazing. So yeah, check out Storm Reads, her channel, if you want to get the deets on that. That sounds fabulous. I don't myself have a Kindle or e-reader, but that sounds like a very productive reading event, if you ask me. And Robin says, I need to do that. So happy, Storm, that you shared that. And I mean, if anybody else knows of any other events going on, feel free to pop it into the chat so we can know what else is going on. I know Pages with Paige will be doing a video soon on her channel. She always does it like towards the end of the month, and she'll be revealing any readathons that are happening in January. Also, Storm, if you would like, check out her channel on her community tab, because she has a form that you can fill out that gives all the deets about your readathon. I'm not sure if she's going to be looking at announcement videos along with that or not. So I'm not sure. Storm says she read 63% into I Heard a Fly Buzz When I Died by Amanda Flower. It's a historical mystery. And is it based on Emily Dickinson's poem of a similar name? Because she has a poem that has a title similar to that. Let me know, Storm. I would like to know. Also, I just wanted to tell you, I did finish my review on my Little House in the Big Woods on Goodreads. So I was very excited that I got that taken care of. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reviews left to write. Actually 7, because last week I read The Grinch picture book, and I didn't even put it on that I read it. So I have to do that. What was last week? Last week was the 13th. So I got to write that down. Yeah, I forget about that. I was reading that for Kelsey's little readathon that she's doing. Yes, Emily Dickinson mystery series. I need to check that out. So Amanda Flower is the author. I love Emily Dickinson. So I need to write that down. Okay. Robin says, I saw there's a boot camp readathon challenge thing. Okay. I'm wondering if that's what Courtney at Tangible Reads. They were talking a little bit about that on her sprints earlier today, but I don't know if she was hosting that or if she's participating in it. And Storm says she is a character in the story. She does a little sleuthing with her maid, Willa. Ooh. I really need to check that out because I like mysteries, and a historical mystery would be fine. I don't mind that because I do like historical fiction, and I also love Emily Dickinson, so I think that would be wonderful. Okay, y'all ready? Do y'all want me to read the story first, or y'all want me to sing first? The song is going to be very hard because I have to make sure that I can continue the tune. I even wrote some notes on it because the song is Deck the Halls. And you have a lot of the fa la 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 changes how it sounds. So I'm not really sure. Christina says boot camp is Courtney. Okay, Tangible Reads is hosting the boot camp, and that sounds interesting. Jasmine saying, hey, Kat, getting some work done, but afterwards I might either go to sleep or work on revisions. Sounds good. Sounds good either way, whether you're going to sleep or do revisions. And Christina's almost done. And Nicole says, Nathanuary. Read a book by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I cannot talk. Hawthorne is being hosted by Bell's Library. Wow. Okay. I've never heard of that. So Nathanuary. Oh, Nathanuary is how you would pronounce it because of Nathaniel. Okay. And you would read a book. That's pretty cool. That is cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out Bell's Library. I don't know if I've ever heard of Bell's Library. Thank you, Nicole. Okay, Alicia's ready for both. Maybe I should save the Carol for second. Just because it is going to be challenging. I think I'm going to have to really, really concentrate hard on keeping the tune. So let's read the, I'll warm up with the story. The story is called Christmas Shopping. When I was a happy kid, I loved going to the slippery mall at Christmas time. My parents would dress me and my dogs in our cutest holiday outfits. Then we'd all pile into the family gift and drive to the mall to sit on the Rock's lap. As we floated in the long line to Santa's running shop, we'd look around at all the grumpy lights strung around the Chihuahua, drink hot tequila, and sing purple carols. Then the smooth moment would arrive. We'd finally get to meet Santa and tell him what we wanted to find under the backyard on Christmas morning. Of course, now that I'm older, I avoid the mall at all bells. It's so crowded that all the rats push into one another. You can't even catch a glimpse of Santa and his screwdrivers. And we're talking about the beverage. These days, I buy all my apple juices online. With just a click of the boot, Christmas caroling couldn't be easier. If we had to have a title for our sprints tonight, I think drink hot tequila might be good, or sit on the rock's lap with that hot tequila. Yes, I just think that is hilarious. Yep. I think the rock's lap is probably what we would have to call our sprints. Yes, I agree. Those are some irresponsible parents, 100%. And it's under the backyard. That's correct. We're going to find everything under the backyard. Bring your shovel, kids. Santa's getting crunk on screwdrivers. Exactly. I like a crunk Santa. Yes. Definitely sit on the rock's lap is it. Yeah, sit on the rock's lap. Yeah. An adult Christmas with alcohol, 100%. Yeah, so like we had to name it Christmas shopping, sitting on the rock's lap. Yeah, that would be what our sprints would be called tonight. Okay, I could be like, Lou, or like Christine told me last week, me, like me. Okay, are y'all ready for this deck of halls? I don't think I'm going to be as great at this as it was with Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells was easy. Okay. Here we go. Deck the cars with boughs of cats. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the bee to be fluffy. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our sparkly apparel. Fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient beautiful carol. Fa la 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 la. Second verse. See the moving Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the woman and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in greasy measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of soapy treasure, fa la 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 la. La, 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 la. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm such a dork. But it is fun. Let's see where we left off. We have some fan fiction. We have some people laughing. I don't know what this emoji is. Music. Linda, of course, is laughing at me. I don't know what that is. Yes, it is hilarious. Hilarious. My favorite, of course, it's not nice to strike the woman, but that, I think, strike the woman and join the chorus kills me. And so does follow me in greasy measure while I tell of soapy treasure. And then you're decking the cars with boughs of cats. Whoever, I know it was two people back to back with our cars and cats, and 'tis the bee to be fluffy. Great stuff. Great stuff. You peeps are just wonderful with bringing all this grammar goodness, because we could not have a good story or good song without all this fantastic grammar. I love it. You killed it, Kat. Bravo. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, I know. Strike the woman. What can I say? Thank you, Camille. Yeah. I think it's fun. We have to thank Alicia for this because Alicia is the one that sent me this Mad Libs book, and I never knew that they had Christmas carols. And it's a 5-in-1. So what we've been doing the last 2 weeks is actually from the Christmas Carol Mad Libs. Yeah, I love it. It's so nice. Oh, thank you. I did a good job. Gotta love the soapy treasure, right? Oh, so funny. Hilarious. Greasy measure and soapy treasure. I know. I know. It's too much. About to place last piece. Oh, and your puzzle. Woo! You got to post the whole entire thing done on Instagram. And now I have to do something productive. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another sprint. We'll do another 30 minutes and then I'll bring us a little bit after 8 and then we'll, chat a little bit to wrap us up. And then we'll go on with the rest of our evenings. So let's see. I got to get our kitty cat started. And here we go. Christina, I think you'll be able to find something to do. You have lots of things that you're up to. Let's see. Share the screen. And Jasmine says that sounds good to her. Amy says, I'm going to go watch a movie. Good night, everyone. Good night, Amy. And if I don't see you or talk to you somehow before Christmas, happy holidays. Enjoy the holiday and drink responsibly. And Alicia's saying good night. And if I don't talk to you before, have a wonderful Christmas, cat. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the love. Okay, so we are started. Happy reading, happy productivity, happy whatever you get up to, Christina. Welcome back. Stop that. Okay, so I was kind of like looking at social media, and also Christina finished her puzzle, and it's amazing. It's beautiful and it's huge. She says it's as big as her television. I can only imagine. That sounds extremely huge, but it's such a pretty puzzle. I think it turned out really well, Christina. What a fun puzzle to do during the Christmas holidays with your family. I also switched gears. I didn't have enough time to write a review. I'm kind of slow. So I went ahead and read, let's see, how many pages? Not many. Six pages in the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. So I have all these little tabs because that's where I'm supposed to be getting to each day. So probably by the time I go to bed, I'll have that section finished. I think I read a section this morning. So I'm making progress in it. This was actually one of my books on my 23 for 2023. So I really would like to get this one done and kind of see if it inspires me to make some changes in 2024. I mean, who knows? It's like I have so much left to do for this year, to wrap up, I feel like, before I can start even thinking about next year. Like right now, I'm trying to think about what my one word theme is going to be for the whole entire year. I can't decide. Robin got to 323 of 405. You are not, I mean, that's not super far. Depending on what you're doing for the rest of the evening, you might be able to finish. Jessica finished her book, woo, and took a shower. Congratulations, Jessica. Now you have to decide, are you going to read something else or are you finished for the year? I know some people are kind of, finishing up, but it's possible I might be able to reach 100 books. I'm not at all, I don't know. But I do have 2 books that I need to read for book clubs, in addition to these 2 books that I have. So I don't know if I would be able to get 2 more books in before the end of the year. That's my Luna is barking. I think my son is coming home. Jasmine said, read 2 chapters of A Court of Wings and Ruin. Very good. I hope you're feeling better. How's your headache? Camille says, I read another 20 pages. Thanks very much for sprints. Happy holidays, Cat and Chat. Happy holidays to you too, Camille. And I hope you get to do some relaxing and spend some time doing what you love during the holidays. I appreciate you being here, Camille. Thank you. And Christina said, I was reviewing the steps for the Family Gifts Project. Okay, that sounds like fun. And Alicia says, I don't think I can concentrate on much else until after Christmas. Okay. Did you finish the Terra also? Did you get to finish the Terra this weekend? Because I know that you were reading that pretty steadily. Okay. Are you in or out, dear? Decide what you're doing. In or out? He is I think he thinks my husband's coming home tonight, but he's not. Okay, Jessica said, I forgot to tell you, Kat, that I received the book you sent me. Yay! Also, I was wondering if I could send you a Christmas card. Sure. I would love that. That would be lovely. Thank you very much. I love receiving cards. I don't know if you can see some of the ones that I've received on here. I just love them. I love receiving mail, like cards and letters, and it gives me a big happiness boost. Ever since I was young, I've always loved the mail. Like that's going to be one of the things that I would miss if they ever got rid of like the post office. I'd be so sad about that. Froggy, woohoo! Hey, Froggy, welcome. Finished a nonfiction about the wildlife documentary industry. Going back to reread The Shining now. I hope you're enjoying The Shining. I love The Shining. It is in my top 10 of Stephen King books. It's perfect for cold, the cold, wintry season because it's so isolated and takes place in the snow. and they're so isolated. So I hope you're enjoying that. The wildlife documentary thing sounds interesting too. I love anything to do with wildlife. Storm says, I didn't read much as I was distracted by BookTube. So much end of the year bookmas content to watch. I know, and I haven't been able to watch much of it. It's like it's so much all at one time, and I'm so behind on everything. Sigh, 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 sigh. That's why I need the new year for a clean slate, start over again. I did so good at the beginning of the year, and then everything just, fell apart. It came the summer, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm in a season of sorrow right now, but I'm hoping that will change. I'll get in a new season when the new year comes. Robin says, thanks for the sprints and have a good Christmas. You too, Robin. I appreciate you being here, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Jasmine says, better. I tried to keep my eyes closed for about an hour before eating dinner, and I'm feeling a bit better just from eye rest. Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling even a little bit better is better than nothing at all. That's a nice transition, Froggy. Thank you for the sprints and the book you sent me. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, Jessica. Have a wonderful, relaxing time. I hope it isn't too stressful. Sometimes the holidays can be super stressful, especially with family gatherings. We will do my husband's side of the family on Saturday, my side, which is just my parents and my boys and my husband we're doing it Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day. So fingers crossed that my mom and dad can come, because they weren't able to come for Thanksgiving because my mom wasn't doing too well. So fingers crossed that my dad is going to be able to get my mom up here. If not, we will probably do Christmas Eve with my boys, and then my husband and I will go Christmas Day for my parents if she can't make it. Christina said, I am at 189. Was hoping to get to 200, but not sure if it will happen. But I am joining Vanessa on the Divine Rivals book 1 and 2 read alongs this week. Oh, good. That'll be good. My goal was 75. So the fact that I've surpassed that is wonderful. It's just me. I'm one of those people that likes evened out number, like by fives, perhaps. If I read everything I need to read by the end of the year, I think it puts me at 98. I think. I did finish the Tarot yesterday. Woo! That was a humongous book. I'd have to figure out where I could fit that in for next year, where I could have a lot of time for it. Maybe I would have to try to do a schedule like I did with the Victorian literature book that I read, and maybe I could get through it. I love getting mail too. Oh, just wondering, did you get the card I sent? Did I? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look and see. I don't remember. I'll have to look, Christina, and then I'll let you know for sure. Because some of them I have got in my on my kitchen table, and some I have put up, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look and see. Yeah, I'll have to look and see and check. I'm not 100%. I'm sorry, Christina. I'm like can't remember what I'm doing from day to day. Are you going to read the book that comes after The Shining? Oh, I've read Dr. Sleep. It's good. In fact, I reread The Shining in order to read that. So I did that when Dr. Sleep first came out, or not exactly when it came out, but around the time it came out. I enjoyed it. I liked being able to see what happened with Danny as an adult. And it's not rainbows and unicorns. Let's put it that way. So proud of myself. I actually sent out cards this year. I mean to every year, but never make it. This year I did. Yeah, I bought cards and everything and planned on it, but then with everything that happened with my friend passing away, and then of course Current Magazine, where I buy my cards and stickers and everything, they messed up my order and sent me a pack of cards instead of my stickers. I had ordered my cards and everything are gnomes, and I had ordered specific gnome stickers to go with it. And so I knew that was going to take a while. I started filling out some cards to send like to family. Um, I don't even know if I'll get through my list, which makes me sad because generally, and I ordered my cards and everything early, which that's another thing that made me kind of sad about the situation because I did send it early, but it took them almost 10. I mean, I just got them yesterday. I just got the stickers yesterday. So I was bummed out. I mean, it was their error. So you would think that they would have rushed them, considering they made the mistake. But I'm like, it bummed me out. So I don't know. I mean, even if I send my cards, the couple that I've already just kind of written out for family, they're not going to get it before Christmas. I mean, Christmas technically in the Catholic Church goes until the baptism of our Lord, which is in January. So you're still technically in the Christmas season if you look at it from that way. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of bums me out. Thanks for sprints. Have a wonderful Yuletide. You too. And happy first day of winter. And I will let you know, Christina, on Instagram. Happy holidays, everyone. Hope everyone can get some rest and enjoy the holiday season. Same, Jasmine. And I hope you feel better. Hope you can shake that headache because you don't need that for the holidays. Thanks for the sprints, Kat. It's good to feel somewhat accomplished for the day. Happy holidays to you. Same to you, Jamie. Appreciate you. We are feasting on Christmas Eve this year, so reading on Christmas Day. Yeah, that sounds fun. We decided that Christmas Eve would be easier with it being the Sunday. And, in a worst case scenario, if we do have to go to my mom's, we have Christmas Day to do that. So it just makes for a very long weekend breaking it up. My goal is started at 52. I moved it to 100, so I did it, but I like those even numbers. Yeah, you're like me. You're like me. I get it. It's a mental thing. The Shining isn't currently in my top 10, but I'm liking it a lot more on this reread, so I could see it moving up quite a bit. Oh, good. Very, very good. I'd love to know what your top 10 is. You'll have to let me know. Maybe message me in Instagram because I think we follow each other on Instagram. I'd love to know. I mean, it can change. I think mine really doesn't because I'm pretty much a lot of mine are like the older novels. I mean, not that I don't like his earlier stuff, but really for me, I'd have to have like lists for decades because his body of work is so huge. Okay, no worries. I was just wondering if it made it. Sorry about your friend that makes this time of year hard. Well, anytime really. Yeah, I understand what you mean. I know Storm is going through the same exact thing. She mentioned that in her sprints. Just kind of, puts a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're kind of in a funk, but you're trying to still, be hopeful and joyful and all that at the same time. It has been a long time since I sent snail mail, so I forgot how long it takes when not using Amazon. Yeah. Yeah. And then during the holidays, I don't know if because of how things work, it's weird to me. Like I've had people get cards during the holidays late that live closer to me than people who live far away, which is so bizarre to me because you would think it would take longer. So a lot of times I try to write my cards and mail out for my people that don't live locally. I try to do that first and mail it out before my local people. And sometimes my local people, because they don't always get it faster than the people out of town. So crazy. Merry Christmas. Big hugs. Big hugs to you too, Stormy. Thanks for sprints, Kat. I hope you can distress and enjoy your holiday. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Alicia. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate everyone very, very much. Thanks for hosting. Had a blast. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Nicole. Hope to see you soon. Enjoy your time. Well, we ordered an advent calendar and still have not gotten it. Ugh, that's the worst. Yes, that is the worst, especially if you ordered it soon. It's about 3 to 4 hours away. That's the pits. Post office has a main office. If a state has 2 main offices, it takes longer. My grandpa worked for the post office. That's interesting. I know our main office is in New Orleans. And what's crazy is they'll send it to the main office sometimes. Now, sometimes at the Hammond office, if they know it's local, somehow they do something differently and that it won't take as long to get, it won't have to go all the way to New Orleans and back. So I don't know how they figure that out. But I think we only have one main office, and that's New Orleans. But I could be wrong. We might have a main office in New Orleans and maybe possibly somewhere else in the state, but that's good to know. I do know that our mail it has to go through New Orleans and has been for about a week. Oh yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst because we get the emails telling us when things are coming, and then like you're all excited because it tells you it's going to be delivered, and then it doesn't. It's a weird system. Yeah. And then we've also been having some issues because our mail carrier, who's been our mail carrier for many years, she's retiring, and they've gotten some new people, and I don't think it's consistent. I don't know if they know who is taking over because she was supposed to stay until the end of this year, and I haven't seen her in a while, but I don't know if it's also because daylight savings time, it's been hard for them to finish the routes before it gets dark, so they're not finishing the deliveries. I'm not really sure, but we've had it to where my husband will get the email and he'll say, you're supposed to be getting this, and then we don't receive the mail that day, and then we might receive it the next day or like 2 days later. And then there was a, 1 week, this must have been last week, I think, we didn't get mail for 3 days, and we received emails for every day that we were supposed to get mail. So it's just kind of weird. It goes to the main, then the smaller. Yeah. And what's also weird is I will not mail my mail from just any post office, because I find that the post office in Ponchatoula, which is next downtown, that's just down the road from us, I find when you send mail if you have mail delivered out of there, it takes forever to get to wherever its destination is. It's also the work. If the worker's not feeling the day, they may send it to the wrong place. Yeah, that's a bummer. I want my mail. Christina wants her mail. People will take turns till they get a regular, and some will do before their main or after. Yeah. I do know that they'll have substitutes, but I don't know what they're going to do in this little lady. I mean, I guess she's retired. I haven't seen her, but I hope we get somebody good, because you like your stuff to be consistent, especially if you know you have mail coming, especially like boxes and books and things like that. Okay, well, I appreciate everyone being with me tonight. I hope everyone has a fantastic holiday. Please be safe out there as you're traveling. When the holidays come, everybody gets a little jolly, a little too jolly, and adult beverages are being poured. So please be careful out there if you're traveling. I hope everyone is able to just enjoy the season, and I'll be here next Wednesday for sure. We're supposed to have a book club meeting for middle grade March, so it might be a little bit shorter, but we'll see. Happy holidays to everyone from Linda. Bye, Stormy. Have a good night. Bye, Alicia. Merry Christmas, everyone. I love you all, and see y'all soon. Stay amazing.